Alright, we back at the motherfucking rack. Got Dually 350 new. Check all this shit out. Got that new Dually. Yeah, fuck y'all mean. The custom joint. Gonna have to go get the new motor tires and shit on that for the upgrade. But this is what we looking at. Oh, fuck you, man. This must be whipping. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got me a new got me a new dirt bike. Okay. Just hooked it up with a mushroom lab on them. These motherfuckers busy. Check out mushroom lab. Look at the motherfucking shrooms. Yeah. Got all this shit for the hood, man. JONESINK El Rancho. They start selling shit next. Put my motherfucking shit up and down. Check on the shit. My fucking Vessi balls. Look at me. Look at that shit. What up? We go. It's good. A little bit. A little 42. One day you have a pile of this shit. Should I start storing more? Anyway, that's our first 2 greenhouses on this field. We better populate this bitch. Gonna put one right here. Ooh, I should put 2 of them $5,000 ones right here. That's what I'm doing. Could run both of these right out the bag. Then we'll connect to that one. Boom. 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 Fuck that 3. 15K. Alright, now let's look at that shit. Load that shit. We got everything here too. 3 tunnels. How much they hold? I was gonna say these tunnels got some water because I put this bitch on there. Yeah, 3 tunnels. We got one reserve. We need 2 more of these reserves. So 1, 2. Alright, 1 and a half, 4. Bam. Alright, 1 reserve there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. I will check on my beehives. Put them bitches on the other end of the barn. Extension right there. Right here, man. Boom. Boom. There we go. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Let's take a look. Okay, we should be able to back in fill that middle one. And we're gonna basically turn this half of the field to all vegetation intense and shit. And solar panels. Need that free money. So, vegetation intense. Back there. Solar panels right here. And we're gonna put a government sign right here so we can get that money. You know? Gotta let them know. Where is it? Where at? Where at? No, it'll be a generator. Right here. Send me my 400K, bitch. I'm waiting. Got all these signs on my property. Hmm. All the agricultural section is looking pretty nice, you know? Greens growing, bro. I am not replanting that bullshit. I fucking sat here fucking, what, 11 months, bro, and literally I paid more to harvest the shit. You crazy as hell. Fucking made $15,000 for a year. I would have been broke as hell, starving, nigga. Sitting on this bitch not working. They gonna charge the fuck out of me for holding up. Oh. Now. fucking that moonrock shit. All that fucking THC they roll on that shit.
So on Farming Simulator 25, I grew this rice in my greenhouse, loaded it into the planter, and now my AI worker is planting rice in my already flooded field. So on Farming Simulator 25, I grew this rice in my greenhouse, loaded it into the...
We finally saw what the rice crop will look like in Farming 25. Initially, we will have to grow seedlings in a special greenhouse. Planting will take place in the flooded field with the help of a special machine. The harvest will also look exciting, and this is just one of many innovations. We finally...
This is how to farm rice in Farming Simulator 25. First, you need a plate or rice field.
find that in the construction menu. Next, you need to flood the field, and it will fill all the way up to the top, so don't worry about overflow. Then you will need some rice seed. You can buy those, or you can put them in a greenhouse. It's the first option. You just need to have one. Then fill up with fertilizer, the solid kind, and your seed, and you're ready to plant. The next month, make sure you add one more batch of fertilizer. This is how to farm rice. Farming similar to. This is how to farm rice.
Come on. Come on.
I got some seeds, oh yeah, I'm bringing it to the wrong place. Yeah, we should run that again. All right, so this our little greenhouse section I got going on this that we putting together. You know, I'm starting to learn how to play a little more. I got my mushroom tents turned like that because the back of the water tank, as you can see, is in the back. I'm trying to keep all those like right in sync. And right now, we look like I'm probably filling all these bitches. I'm about to go check all the rooms right now. This is a canola field. I didn't like my yield on it yet, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run this motherfucker one more time because I'm not a quitter. You know. Let's see it. Check the water. All right. Alright, we got another 45,000 gallons. Storage, yeah.
Before we can actually get going and start seeding and
growing our crops, one of the things we need to do here is lime our fields. Now, I want to show you first, if you're a beginner, you may not want to a few options here. Up a tractor and a lining machine. I'm going to choose that option. So I'm going to go onto the map, drag across the little basket here, click on the basket, and click visit, and that'll take you literally to the shop. Then press R, so you can see top left, open shop menu with R, and second tab in here, we now want to actually buy things to get our lining. You can buy a small tractor, that's all you're going to need. Anyone you want is going to be fine. And that's just going to appear in the car park when you buy it. What you can do is double click on it, and then see down here it says buy. I'm not going to buy one because I've already done it. You press enter to buy the tractor. Then come again to the second tab on the left and scroll down to yield improvements, fertilizer, spreaders. Click on this, and for the base game currently on Farming Simulator 25, we have the Bredel here. This is the one you're going to want, it's 45,000. The reason for that is because if you look at this one, you see down here on Bredel, it has a little seed bag option, that's the bag line. Whereas the Bredel has the line white logo, that's your line. Which means only this machine can spread lime. So this is the one we want to buy. And again, you can just press enter and then buy it again and it'll appear in the car park. What you also need to buy is underneath it category consumables, again in yield improvements, consumables and lime. Okay, you just double click on that. I would say buy maybe like 3, 4 lime, it's up to you, it's not expensive. You can buy some lime, again it'll appear in the car park just like this. Now what I'm going to do is go back home and show you the rest of it. I can also press tab on my keyboard to actually just tab into my other vehicles. There we go. So let's say you've got your tractor, and it could be either in the car park or it could be here where I am now. You want to go there, and you just press up to the new This field doesn't actually need ploughing, but I'm just showing you for the purpose of the tutorial. And again, you can go to growth, and again, let's turn everything off, just because it makes it easier, especially if you're a beginner. And we can select this option for plough, cultivated, or stubble tillage. So if I get out of the tractor, stubble tillage, if you're wondering what that is, it's basically the remnants of your last harvest. And you can sort of see it on the soil bed. You see there's just crap lying around on the soil bed. Let's get ploughing. Oh, that's a bit of an adult sentence to say on a farming simulator story. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse back to my little ploughing box and connect it here. Again, when you get close, you can see I can attach the John Deere 980. Don't worry, I will show you in the store what we need to buy. So that's attached. And this is a cultivator, basically. This is going to cultivate the land so that it is ready for seeding. So when we drive it up the field, and we stop, I want you to pay close attention to the actual kind of pencil or the tool at the end. If I press V, you see it's lowering it really close to the ground and hiring it. So when you get up to your field, you want to lower the cultivator to the ground, and this is going to automatically cultivate the ground, as you can see here. Oh my god, that's wonky. There we go. And we are cultivating the soil here, ready for seeding. And then to lift it again, of course, you just press V. What you can also do, if I just tab around, and in fact, a good tip actually is to leave a tractor at the store, so you can just get in any vehicle and just tab around and get straight to the store really easily, rather than having to be in the fast track. If we come to the store again, I'm going to show you, in here, we can go all the way up to soil cultivation, and you can buy in here, you know, ploughing soil. With a plough, prepare fields for the next sowing, and create new fields, and also cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. So we're using the John Deere 980. You can see all the different crazy cultivators, etc. that you can buy in here. So if you don't already have one, this is where you can buy them in ploughs and cultivators. Now our soil is ready to seed, sow, and crop. So again, you're going to want a tractor. You can use the one we've already had. Just press Q or whatever your keybind is to attach the cultivator. Drive it down to the shop if you need to get some seeds. And if we actually scroll down in the shop, you can actually see that you can get full-on seeders. Crazy big seeding attachments here. The cheapest one we're going to be using is the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. And if you do start with a start farm, that's the one you get. And you can see down here, different crops that can be grown with seeding. If you press escape, we can then go over to category C. And that's a place to buy trailer and going to... They got my new down system.
Cascade Platinum Plus has restored power gone. Remove tough stuck on food. Cascade Platinum Plus.
I can do it already through the trailer. No, I can't. But then you can press N, close the lid, and that's when you're near bags of seed. It'll then say, you know, do you want to add in the seeds from your bags nearby. So all we're going to do with our seeder is, we need to choose our crop source. Before we actually can seed our seed, we need to choose the canola in the options. On the left you can see it says select seed barley, and on the right you see I'm cycling through all the different seeds. We want to cycle through to canola. Once you get to canola with your seeder, we can then drive onto the field, and then lower our canola seeds down. And then I can click canola, and then you can see, that one very the hardest, that canola. Yeah, you can see the canola lit up. If I can select it, canola, it's not lit up. And that is pretty much it for actually sowing the seeds. There is some maintenance that you can do, weeding and fertilising. I would recommend you on as beginner. It's a lot of work, and it can destroy your crops. Fertilisers, you may want to, and may not.
For farmers, I'm going to show you how to use the government subsidy model, which will help you choose projects. Do the same comment for the algorithm. Alright, so first I'll show you where to find it. You have to do the construction, and then it's in this section here, under the generator. That was a good spot. So if you go to
You put a whatchamacallit, it's a foam thing you put in there and flush it. That's if it got mold in there, yeah, you can. Because that's the fresh water that's coming down into your tank, into your bowl. Could you hand me that blanket? No, it's like that blue shit that be keep. Yeah, it's gone, but it keep. I don't know. That's some weird shit, but it's usually when people got that dirty inside of the toilet, so that lime shit ain't sitting up in the inside of the bowl. Shit not going on. It's not. What the fuck going on? I gotta put clay back up. Alright, my bad. So we're trying to get our fucking greenhouse is full of water right now, and I don't think these three are getting generated. It's pissing me off. It's not. That's at 28 still. This one should be full, but it's not. We need water back here. We got these.
And this is for your manure. It's there, and then there's a water point as well. So we'll take water then, so we can buy 3 other inputs. And that's in all of this packs greenhouse. The other slight downside is the drop down high. That's kind of less than now. Let's go to build mode. Go to our factory section in the software greenhouse. So, base game version, and I run, I think I've mentioned it. The base game versions are 2, 3s with, I think, the large mushroom and the large parsley 4 slots. And I think the rice sapling is in 4 slots. That's the base game version. We then come down until we get to here, which is the first of our section of greenhouse packages. The price and cost are exactly the same base game. But the slot count, we're looking at 12, 13, 14, and the right sapling greenhouse is at 15. So quite a big jump up with regards to slot count. So you might already be thinking, well, it's not worth doing it. But it's the extra crop types you get that makes it, I would say, more worthwhile.
Alright. So far we got the property moving up pretty fast. Got 50 just with this and this greenhouse. That's acting. We getting another 52 grand out this boy. Hold on, I forgot about the sawmill in the back we got going on. Gotta fuck that water.
Oh, it's near. It's better already. So, the second thing is, you can see, you click on this. These greenhouses will do, in addition to the base game crop types, which are our chili peppers, our garlic, our lettuce, our napa cabbage.
I'm right here.
If they can do this much in 15 seconds, imagine what they can do in a day. A powerful, reliable Kubota recipe greenhouse.
Shit, look at my field over there. That our beaks or some shit. We over here so much, we need to walk our ass and check this shit.
We develop a game plan on how to effectively address the identified problems and educate clients on treatments.
Oh shit, we good.
When you choose Ability Physical Therapy, you are choosing great care, healing, and future success. Providing rehabilitation at 5 convenient locations.
I'm not gonna do all this. What am I building?
Grow your vegetables, which is what you want for money. You have mushrooms here; they're not really worth it. They're not really mess with them. But your optimal setup is probably going to be these large glass greenhouses. There's no difference between the output and the cost, right? It scales proportionately. So like, and it sells for the most money. Just trust me on it. The math's been done. Lettuce produces the most money, or none. So no reason not to. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn these on, right? So it's on, and then you're gonna set it to selling. If you do a store, you're gonna manually sell it.
you want to set this on. So you're going to do that for all of them. Okay. Going to go down here, turn all that on. Okay. Go for all of them real quick. So I got them all set to lettuce and celery. Right? So that's the optimal way to do it. Just trust me on that. That's how I make the most money. Now, what you're going to need is a tractor of some kind. You can use the smallest tractor in the game is probably the best way to do it, right? Just get yourself this tractor here, this cheap little tractor, and the smallest tank possible. So if you get on to, I believe it's in the animal section, barrels, you can get the smallest tank possible. What I have here, that's fine. Trust me, it's not going to take more effort. Set this up right, it won't matter. So what we're going to do here is there's 2 steps to this, right? So we're going to go back into our construction menu, and we are going to go to sheds, slide over to containers, and scroll down and get the windmill. If you're fine using the free water tank, that's fine. But you don't want to use it the regular water tank because this costs money. Spend the 10 grand, get the oil, the old wind wheel with water tank. Okay, this will print money. This is free to use. Okay, you're going to stick this relatively close. You just want to give yourself enough space here to drive between it. Okay, it's important. Now, this is the important step. You're going to go into sheds, you're going to go to silo extenders, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to buy a couple of these supplemental water tanks, okay? And you want to get them kind of in the middle of your setup. So it doesn't really matter too much, but we're just going to place a couple of these down. Okay? And what these do is they have a radius, and they work as a battery. Each one is a 5,000 liter capacity, but it's shared with everything. Okay, so the more greenhouses you have, the more you're going to want to use. But you're just going to place a bunch down, not particularly where. And these silos will fill up, but the benefit is they fill up everything. So if you fill up one, it fills them all up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to drive in between, you're going to drive next to this windmill, okay? And if I hit L3, it's going to fill up. Okay, I'm going to dump it just for demonstration purposes. I already had it full. So as you can see, it's empty right now on the bottom right. I just dumped that into the greenhouse. Now you think, oh, you go back to open up. Yeah, L3, it's going to start filling. You hit R1 triangle, it's going to start emptying. And now, what you'll notice is that tank is going up, okay? It's going to stagnate, but it's also filling this. Now, the crazy thing is, it's also filling these because it works as a battery, okay? That is huge because if I go to this now, notice how that has 50,000 liters, right? It's full. It filled everything up. That is hugely beneficial. So now instead of having to drive through and fill these up manually, if you have just one of those barrels next to it, it kind of works as a buffer between them, and it'll filter out and fill them all up individual. You just set this thing here, okay? You hit L3 to get that thing started.